A pimp named Slickback will put a lot of things over a hoe. Money over a hoe? Always. Brand new gators over a hoe? Absolutely. A turkey sandwich with just tomato? Guaranteed. But homies? Oh no. A pimp named Slickback don't do shit for the homies. Let me reiterate, don't do shit for the homies. Unless the homie wanna walk that stroll and get that money, the homie ain't getting a damn thing. And the same goes for brothers, peeps, dudes, fellas, dunnies, comrades, whatever the niggas is calling each other nowadays. Sound like some gay shit to me.
Have you ever just seen someone who's just different? And I ain't even saying this in a bad way either, cause not gonna lie, that feeling is real. And not gonna lie, the only way I can really describe it is the fact that they're just real. So today I'm gonna be guiding y'all about how to be real. By the way, I have a Discord server, y'all. The link is in the description below. Calm down, sip, drink and relax. All black, just dripping the bag. Money taller than Playboy Max. I don't understand. Bought a green, put the hoes in the trash. Fucking a John a day. High as fuck, yeah, that dope to a van. First things first, we need to look at what makes someone genuinely real. And in all honesty, this is a pretty interesting thing to look at. Cause not gonna lie, it low-key gets skewed by people's perspective. Cause I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the time the word real is used for people who aren't really real at all. Half the time, they're just people that you agree with. And I'm gonna be honest, if you're only always agreeing with that person, I'm gonna be so real, they probably not real for real. Cause in all honesty, you don't have to agree with everything they say. But you can always understand that where they're coming from comes from a genuine place. They carry themselves very well in every aspect, especially physically. Cause not gonna lie, cleanliness is an important aspect of being real. Cause we gotta be honest with ourselves. Ain't nobody calling you real when you smell like poo poo. Now listen up, cause I'm about to give some of y'all some real cleanliness game. First is that damn hair, bro. A lot of y'all don't be washing your hair. And we can all tell that shit hasn't been washed. And I'm saying washing your hair literally at least every week. And if you got dreads, bro, just take a shower, man. I know a lot of y'all stink, but it's all good. Just make those things smell better than usual. Secondly, y'all gotta get a skincare routine, bruh. Cause some of y'all be leaving your house with either a Domino's order on your face, or some of y'all be having scalier skin than crocodiles. Now let me break it down for y'all, cause I really feel like I gotta put y'all on. Before you do any washing of your face, you dead ass need to wash your hands. And then after that, then you can wash your face. And after that, apply any of the ointments or lotions that you need. And lastly, you gotta brush your lips. But this is typically after you brush your teeth. You'll thank me later. Another aspect of cleanliness is using a washcloth for your behind. And not just this, using wipes after you use the bathroom, bruh. I know for a fact that there's a handful of y'all with streak stains down your underwear, bruh. And as a great man once said,
having some booty was more important than drinking water, man. I like booty.
along with cleanliness, wisdom is another aspect that comes with being real. I'm talking about walking wisely. And this ain't just a physical aspect either. It's commonly known that you can become wiser with age, but not gonna lie, you also become wiser through experience. I'm gonna be honest, if you're going through many different situations in your life and you don't have an inkling of wisdom, you're no different from an NPC. Your ass would quite literally never grow. And I'm gonna be honest, wisdom doesn't just mean knowing all the answers. You can also ask questions as well. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, a prime example of this is probably Duke Dennis. No me writing or none, but bro really been through a lot throughout his whole life. And if you watch his content, you could notice that he articulates and carries himself as someone who's real. And if you pay enough attention, he really be giving out gems for real. That's real wisdom. Bro genuinely carries himself like a real nigga. I'll explain what that means later. But in all honesty, a wise man once told me, without adversity, you can't really grow. And to me, that really makes a lot of sense. Cause how am I supposed to know about things if things don't happen? But see, this isn't just the only aspect of someone who's real. Cause if you aren't somewhat charismatic, you can't really call yourself real for real. And I ain't just talking about talking. I'm saying you gotta be charismatic through comedy. And I'm not saying you gotta be a comedian to be real. I'm just saying, if you can't articulate yourself in a certain type of way that draws people in, I'm gonna be honest, you can't really call yourself real. Someone could genuinely have some of the realest advice you could ever hear. But if they don't articulate themselves in a way that's understood,
one word, commitment. But what really did it for me, I had my shirt off and I was holding my partner baby and his baby tried to suck my breast. The baby kept going like this. You know how babies open their mouth and do that? And I just was like, I am too fat. I'm a fat slob. I need to lose weight.
I'ma be honest, no one's listening to your ass. In my opinion, the best example for this is Mr. Katt Williams. Cause in all honesty, he articulates himself in the best type of way possible. Not only does he depict certain situations in a funny manner, but he says these things and they're easily understood, especially through his jokes.
Nigga, this is If your life is fucked up, you need weed. Weed is put on this earth for niggas on the struggle, niggas on the grind. There is a chemical in weed that's called bucket.
Because a lot of the time, it's not what you're saying, it's really just how it's packaged. And through comedy and jokes, you could really just talk about anything and people will basically understand what you're talking about. And don't forget, this also includes skill as well. Because I'm gonna be honest, being real doesn't just involve talking in a certain type of way or carrying yourself differently. You gotta have some other skills connected to you, man. Because let's be real, how can I rely on you when you can't even rely on yourself? In my own personal opinion, every single person that I've ever called real has been able to be self-reliant. That means I could put y'all in the woods and y'all will be able to take care of yourselves. But see, another aspect that's seen in people who are real is the fact that they can detect the potential in the people around them. And I'm gonna be honest, if someone who's real is avoiding you, your ass probably a loser. Because we really gotta look at it from a proper perspective. Real recognize real. There's no chance someone who's real will be hanging around with someone who's a loser, especially one that they can sense that they have no potential whatsoever. A prime example of this is literally AMP. In all honesty, you can look at all these members of AMP and you can genuinely see that each and every one of them is real. And yes, I said all the members, including Davis too, because no matter what you say about him, bro is still not a loser at all. We're literally watching this nigga develop from a loser into a real ass nigga. These guys all saw the potential in each other and they worked on it to develop what they already have right now. They all came from nothing and now they have something. And not to mention, they be helping each other out with their work as well. This is how you become real. And let's be honest, if you have a group of friends that are stuck being losers or they're crash outs, you better cut them off completely, bruh. Because let's be honest, you really become the some of the 3 people you hang around with the most. And if you start picking up all them traits, just know your lifespan to be very short and you'll probably only see a band a month in your account. And see, that truly is the reality of things. But in all honesty, that's truly what makes someone real. The last aspect of someone being real is the fact that you have to be able to see the world for what it is. And see, what it is something that really isn't that good. You really can't just sugarcoat it in any type way for real. A lot of people are living the same type of life as another person. And a lot of the time, the difference between them and that person is so slight, it's not even crazy. But in all honesty, real people move out of that demographic. A lot of the people that we do consider as real are slightly more different than the average person. But this difference is so significant to the point where we just see them as completely different to everyone. There's an old saying that goes, real G's move silent like lasagna. But like I said before, it's time to define what a real nigga means. In its most simplest form, a real nigga is someone who has been co-signed by black people and they are also real at the same time. You need multiple people to be regarded as a real nigga. One person is not enough to be vouching for you to be a real nigga. It just doesn't make sense. And to hold the real nigga status, you can be of any ethnicity or group. You just need to be co-signed. And of course, you can't say the nigga word. But this is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If I missed anything, leave a comment down below. By the way, I have a Discord server, y'all. The link is in the description below. God bless y'all and have a nice day.
Like this, time's up.